So I had my first kiss when I was 18.
Hi guys, you're welcome to another beautiful session of my teenagers and I. This is Abers. I am Abers. Now, what is dating? Dating is, it doesn't mean, I don't mean going out to meet someone with like official meeting people, different they say like having official meeting with someone. No, I mean dating is having the dating I mean is having an intimate relationship with someone, having a connection with the opposite sex. Now my question is, should the teenagers be allowed to date? Before we move on then, before bringing the teenagers in, let's see what people will say on the street. Let's take a look at what people will say.
Kí ló ń jẹ́ date? What's the meaning of date to a teenager? I don't understand. What does a teenager understand the meaning of date? I don't even know what is dating. So let a teenager tell me what's the meaning of dating. It's not allowed, though.
I should not think about that now. What they should think about is their future and what they need to achieve in life. It's when teenagers are purposeless that they run into a relationship at a very tender age. They need to, because it's a distraction. When they pursue what is their purpose, then that will come later. It's just like carrying the cart before the horse. So it's not advisable.
In my own candid opinion, I believe teenagers should not be involved in dating because dating is for matured mind. Dating involves a lot of things emotionally. For teenagers, emotionally, can they handle dating? And not just emotionally alone. What about your finances, psychologically? Those are the things that are involved in dating. And I don't think as a teenager, he or she will be able to cope with all these challenges that are involved in dating. So in my own opinion, dating is for people that are matured, that are ready to handle challenges, that are emotionally they are matured, psychologically they can handle whatsoever comes their way. So that's my own candid opinion about dating.
Wow, wow. This is serious. Now, the adult said the teenagers are not permitted to date because no, they're not ready for that. That is not their priority for now. But we still need to hear from the teenagers' view. Let's hear what they're going to say. Let's take a look. So you're welcome to another episode, my teenagers and I. And no, as I've said earlier, we'll be having these it's cool that to have my teenagers on board today. And today's topic, as I've said earlier, should a teenager be allowed to date? Should they be allowed to date? Now, let me pass the question now first to you. Let me hear your point of view. Should teenagers be allowed to date?
Yeah, from some certain age, like let's say from the age of 16 upward.
16 upward.
Yeah, should
How about
be-
13? What's wrong with them?
They're still small.
That's still small. So 16 is not small, baby.
You know, this ones are just starting to experience puberty, so they are not allowed to.
So 16 is too small.
No, 16 is still high.
It's high.
Yeah.
They're matured
A little.
a little. So they should be allowed to date. So you're saying that from 16 upward should be allowed to date.
Yeah.
Okay. Emmanuel, how about you?
Go by that also.
I can't hear you. Please be audible and you're not talking to me.
The same thing.
The same.
Yeah, the same thing.
They should be allowed to date from 16 upward.
16 upward.
Okay, how about you?
Yes, the same thing to from 16 upward because 13 and below, they are still young and they are not able to focus on their studies.
So they should be allowed to date.
No, I think from 16 upward.
Okay, 16 upward should be allowed to date. They
Yes.
should go into relationship.
Yes.
Okay, so can you give me a reason why you think that from 16 upward should be allowed to date, should be allowed to be in a relationship?
Depending on the kind of relationship you want to be with.
Like a
And to be
mutual
in-
relationship, like a boyfriend, girlfriend, like a mutual relationship between you and the opposite sex.
In what sense? Like you can have a boyfriend that lives together with you.
No, I mean like someone like when it's a friend, casual friend, Like I said, someone that you have a mutual relationship with, like a boyfriend, a girlfriend. That's what I ask.
Sure, can have a girlfriend, can have a
I
boyfriend,
feel like you
anyone.
can.
And what your reason? You say yes earlier.
You know,
like,
sometimes we as teenagers don't like we practically don't want to say so many things to our parents.
okay.
Depending on the kind of relationship you're having with your man. I feel like when you have someone close with you as a guy, you'll be able to say some things you can't say to your parents if he is an understanding guy. Then probably when you're at the age of 16, it's advisable you don't date someone in your age group. You date someone
Yes,
higher
I
than
know.
you a little. Let's say what's 18, 19, someone that's just higher than you a little in the other age.
Okay. Okay, can I have your reason?
I think 16 will be better for me. A girlfriend and boyfriend are a bit better at this stage. And also, there are some things you have to share with each other.
So you can't share with your parents.
You can't share with your parents. At least you have to be very close to. Like now, having a girlfriend, you have to be very close to her. Having a girlfriend, also have to be very close with her. There's some things we share with each other. You can have a mutual relationship between the two of you. So you can have these attributes that this girl have. And what make me to just like the girl. That is the first thing a boy wants to catch with the girl. Okay, this is the thing I love in this girl. She's walking like this. I love her footsteps. I love her eyelashes. I love her something like that. So that's what boys do attract. But girls do attract a little bit, but you understand what I'm saying.
Okay. Okay, what I can you just for us you just said earlier now. What you just said now.
Yeah.
Like your reason is that there are some things that you can't share with your parent that you can share with her.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, let me have yours.
Yes, I said it because, like you said, that there are some things you can't share to our parents that you can share with our boyfriend or girlfriend. So I think it's in yes, for us to take from about 16 and above.
Okay. So can I get when you were saying something earlier, you said that there are certain things you can't discuss with the parents. What are those things that you can't discuss with the parents that you think that is the only your boyfriend, like the man you're having a mutual relationship with, that you can discuss with?
I'll say something for example. Probably entering school. Some people's parents are wanting you to become, let's say, probably you want to study accounting. Like, let me say, for instance, my parents always want me to study accounting, and they were pushing me towards it. But I knew that my sense at that time was not able for, like, I know the kind of person I am. I hate anything calculations and stuff. And I wanted to go to another line of course. But see, I think I had someone then, not really a boyfriend, but someone then I could actually really talk to. Then I think it pushed me to do so many things then.
Okay, it was one that encouraged you to follow your dad.
No, follow your dream. Do what you feel like you're going to be happy with.
So you couldn't communicate this to your parent that, Mom, this is not what I want, or Dad, this is not what I want.
Let's say like African parent sense. You know how African parents can be sometimes.
Authoritative.
Yes, something like that.
But I think for now things are changing. This 21st
Not
century.
all parents are changing actually. There are some certain things I can tell my dad, and there are some things I can't sit down comfortably with him to say. That's because before I say one word, I know if I go chop slap me and slap me. There are some things I can't say to him.
Okay, is that all? Like the aspect of like education, is that all that you can discuss? Like you think you can discuss with your parents? What other things? I just want to know. Okay, let me imagine.
Okay, back to education and social life. And in spite of the education, like for example, my own, right from JS1 to JSS3, to be frank with you, I have girlfriends from JS1 to JSS3. Like from JS1, this girl I used to rapport with. She's very influential. She has like anytime I do those things that I do think of, like she to have this connection with it, I'll be like,
so you now think that's okay. I think we have something in common, we think alike, then let's go into a relationship.
Like sometimes I'll be sober in class, I'll be like, they will just come like, this man, you are facing this type of problem. I'll be like, are you mad?
Wow.
Like, what is wrong with you? Like, what's going on? Like, no.
How did you get to know this?
Yes, yeah.
Are you not a wishy?
No, are you following me from my village? No, I don't know why. this girl did rapport with me
But
like
the love was so.
it was so tight.
Oh
From
god.
just two.
For just one.
So just two, I'll be like,
No, excuse me, say just one. I mean just
That's-
one.
We
Just-
started
just
having a
one.
girlfriend
Is it
from
SS1?
just
no,
one.
just
Yes,
one.
We were
Just
not to
one.
16
Went
then.
to 16. That is 13, 14.
13, 14. That, you see, that I was saying that we have 13, 14.
No, that time was not really like dating to my own face. So
Okay.
it just be like tight, close
Tight,
friends.
close friends.
So maybe no just when we were still like young
Just one
just
to
one.
to when?
I think just two. Stop at just two.
You
Or
guys
just
stop.
three.
You broke up.
No, like broke up. Like just when she left the school, she went
Okay.
to ambassadors. So just
So you couldn't
two.
continue your relationship because she left the school.
Yes, now. So
Eh.
just two. Oh, sure.
Okay.
So those ones. This one is like she's kind of proud, but I broke the girl down. So she just come to my house. So just be like, life does not depend. Like you just become proud every time. She just nag at people every time. Just be like no.
So you help her to
And
change
you
that
are
attitude.
beautiful. You know those nag at people. So I broke her down. She don't like that aspect of me. So that's how we become friends. So just three, I move on. And that girl like that.
Wow, fishers of women.
Good. All right. I like that.
Yeah.
So for
So you
just
have
one,
to
another
go
one,
first.
another one. I like this. Okay. Albert, you what's the reason? Those things you think that you can't share with your parent that it's your boyfriend, like your boy lover that you can share with.
One, education, like you said. If you have one,
Wait, excuse me, so you guys cannot share anything with your parent regarding your education.
No,
No,
there are
personal.
things. No, there are things you can share with your parents. Parents don't understand emotions. First
Yeah.
of all,
Sure.
the first thing they don't understand emotions. Like they want to force you. Like let me say when I got home or recently, my dad was like, you know, you're already having mad weights and stuff like that. He was telling me. Then jokingly, I was talking to my boyfriend. I was like, did you yell my dad? And he was like, don't worry, tell your dad that there are guys that like thick girls. So
Yeah.
not
sure,
like you have to be thin before you be attractive.
So
to
you have to
them.
be thick.
You have to be thick.
Yeah.
Like,
Cement.
and some men are too harsh. Like, what are you doing in school? What are you? What are they teaching you? That didn't went on your head. But as a
You
you
pamper
now,
it.
yes, like you're going to know it. It's from step.
Very
Step
sweet
from
words.
step, yes.
That is sweet word.
Yeah.
Yes, like step.
for me, I'm against dating from 13, 14. Even me, that I'm saying dating
Okay.
from 16, it's actually still. But my own parents will tell you. And I think the first time my mommy asked about relationship from me was when I was 18. That was the first time she knew that I was in a relationship with my ex. Then I was 18. Then she
Your
was
ex
telling
then.
me, yes. Then she was telling me some certain things I'm not meant to do. Then I'm meant to do. She was like, okay, she would not tell me I should run away from him because I'm of age. Then to be alive, I tell her that no one is asking me out. I have to say the truth to her. So that one from 14, 13 is, I feel like it's still too low for you. But from 16 upward, you can just jokingly tell her then she just give you her own take on
Okay.
it.
So you're in a relationship, right? Are you in a
Yeah.
relationship?
Mhm.
Are you in a relationship?
Relationship.
Why?
I'd rather say I'm out, I'm in, I'm in the middle.
Okay.
Complicated.
Very complicated. Like I'm in a relationship, yes. I'm not in a relationship, no, because like I'm not that stable. I'll just say, okay, not done, just done with you. Just like best friends
Are you in
stuff.
a relationship?
No.
You're not in a relationship.
Yes.
Okay. When did you have your first kiss? Emmanuel.
First kiss.
Yes, you'll be dating from just one.
Like kiss is not like
Like-
nothing to me again.
Hey!
It's like normal because I see from parents. I
No,
receive
like
best one.
when do you have your
own
first kiss?
Right from just one also.
Just when I have your.
There are different type of kiss.
It's the different type of thank
There's
you.
deep kiss. There's like
They just short one, just like a peg.
Okay, like wait, what's normal kiss? I didn't mean peg on the cheek or like.
Okay, let me break it down. There are different type of kiss. There's those ones that they give you on your palm. Those are meant for love emotions.
I mean mouth to mouth.
Mouth to mouth. Those ones are if you're already in a
Then what
relationship.
is
When do you have your
Then-
first kiss?
Like first kiss.
Yeah.
Okay, when I was let me say XS1.
X one.
Yes.
Okay, that's when you have your first kiss.
Yes.
How about you?
I already finished secondary school. Yeah.
Okay. After secondary school, that's when you have your first kiss. When do you have your first kiss?
Like this is one too.
XS1.
X is one. That's when you have your first kiss.
I think I'm really good girl.
Everybody's
So your own
No one
time,
is
people are
bad.
still holding your area.
Wait.
Hey!
No one is.
No, she's still holding that area.
Which oh,
Okay.
we know
Just
it's
so-
Only
It
guys
doesn't
are
mean. It doesn't mean. Excuse me. It doesn't mean. So, I've had your own opinion. I'll be bringing in another side of people to get their own opinion too. So I just want to pass the last notes before we leave the session.
okay for you to be in a relationship, but be in a godly one, like not the one that it's all, because there are some guys now, like guys of nowadays are more particular about sex than so many things. But if you know the kind of person you are dating, like they call something LD relationship, you should just be in an LD one, someone you can share things with. Then if you feel like you're not comfortable with the person you are with, you're always free to leave at any particular time. And that's it.
Thank you. Yeah, man.
To be in a relationship, I would say if you are good to go, you are good to go to be in a relationship. And if you are not as good to go, just be yourself. Relationships sometimes it depends on you and your future, so it can affect your future and it can demand it also.
Okay.
Yes, no one is not that. To be in a relationship is very good and not good again. But if you want to be in a relationship, you must let it be godly.
A godly relationship and
Like,
okay, you say healthy
Okay.
relationship and she say godly relationship. Okay, godly relationship. Okay, maybe next time we're going to discuss what is like healthy relationship and unhealthy relationship. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. All right. Biggest name. Wow. They all said they are ready. They should be allowed to date from 16 upward. Even someone even say from the age of 13, like from JS class, you start dating. Oh my god, from JS, that is 13. That's 13. That's 13. They should be allowed to date. That is not a big deal. And I even went forward to say that things they cannot discuss with their parents. What do you think they cannot discuss with the parents? What is that thing they think they can't discuss with the parents? It's only to discuss with the opposite sex. Ooh, really? But I have some adult on ground too. Let's hear for their own opinion too. Yes. Wow, I love that conversation with the teenagers. I've had their own point of view. They say that it's harder for them to go in relationship because there's some things that they cannot discuss with their parents. That our parents and Nigerian parents are too harsh and authoritative. So they can't. There are things that they can discuss with their man lover, that's sweet, that sugar, that honey. So I like, okay, let me bring these two adults on board. So do you think, let's discuss this, do you think that the teenager should be allowed to date, to be in a relationship, to have a mutual relationship with the opposite sex?
Okay.
Okay, your name please, your name first.
Okay, my name is Hector Great.
Okay.
Seriously, actually, it's funny. I need to be sincere. You know, the reason why is I was privileged and I was honored in that same way. Let me use that word to hear the teenagers talk freely, expressing themselves with deep understanding, and this gave me a very clear understanding that I like when people are open.
Yeah.
So when people are open, they tell you themselves. They open their mind. Yes. They tell you what it is. And these teenagers did the right thing. They did the right thing. They're telling you they are this and they are that. Yeah. But the truth here is, it is wrong. Now, the same time applicable to the teenagers. Now, the stage of a teenager from the age 13 to the age 19 is a challenging environment. And if that environment is not addressed effectively and properly, you discover so many of them end up in the wrong channel, in the wrong output. What am I trying to say? I'm not saying that now a teenager is not worthy or not qualified to go into a relationship. Yeah. A teenager is a teenager, no matter what. Now there are certain situations that come, the teenager cannot handle.
Yeah, there are things they cannot handle, they cannot deal with. Like, how can you do it with like a matured mind? Like a grown-up adult, what the person think that okay, I can handle this. They can't. They can easily.
That's the truth. Just possibly there and
but we are still going to continue with this. We're still going to continue with this, please.
Yeah.
We have to continue with this in the next episode. The next episode we are going to continue with this. Yeah. You
Yes.
have your own point of view.
Yeah, I'm Bright. Thanks for having me on the show.
You're
again.
welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm against the opinion of a teenager, most especially a teenager at the age of 16 to start having relationship or to start dating. I don't know about other parts of the world, but I know much of Nigeria.
Africa.
I am born and brought
Africa.
up in Nigeria. to be precise. I'm born and brought up in Nigeria, and I know what it is, and I've also been at that age before. Now I was opportune to meet some young teenagers, and they are into relationship.
Yeah, it's just
so I was actually asking them some questions like, what's the purpose of this relationship? Because if a purpose of a thing is not defined, abuse is inevitable.
Yes, yes.
Now, when you ask them what is the your main purpose of entering into a relationship at this age, you will definitely find out that they are just confused. They can't actually give
just them because everybody's doing
reason.
You know, I asked them, why are you? They said that's something they can't share with the parents.
When it's true, I will address that. I had that, and I was like, you don't mean that?
I overheard them saying it earlier that because they have something that they can't share with their parents. What is it? What is that secret that you are keeping away from your parents? So it should not be encouraged. Like as for the parents who are strict, like the teenagers said that most of our Nigerian parents they are strict. Like before you say one or two, they.
But I don't believe they are strict too. So I don't see any picture.
I believe that if being strict and taking it hard on them is the only way to correct them. I think I encourage those parents. Because the kind of teenagers we have these days, they don't need somebody that is soft.
They need iron
at all. They don't actually need it. I'm not saying that you should hit them. I'm not saying that you should hit them. I'm not saying that you should kill them. But there are different ways of killing them.
So much. Thanks for giving out your own opinion, your own view on this. Teenagers should be allowed to date. I really love this. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But then we're still going to continue with this session, the next episode. There are things that we need to iron out. Do you think that the 21st century teenager should be handled with iron hand? Yes. And also we're going to talk about what is the purpose of you being in a relationship as a teenager. We're going to give that. And I want us to go in depth in the aspect of like the things that I think that you cannot share with your parents. Thinking about your emotion, your academy and all that. Your parents should be in the. I believe that your parents should be in the right position to handle this. So and also I think we still need to bring the parents on board to give out their own point of view on this. So thank you for watching. We love you. Try to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like and drop your comments. It's very, very important. Like and drop your comments. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next time. Bye bye.